Welcome to the PlayStation Podcast. PlayStation Plus. The PlayStation Plus podcast, plus everything else. Ed was giving me crap right before the shows. Why are you always talking about Xbox? I said I wanted. Hey.
Hey.
He just got the controller.
Did you really?
What?
Did you just get the controller?
Yes, I did just get the I haven't. Actually,
That's hilarious.
Feels really good.
I told you, it feels fantastic.
It feels better just fit in my hand than the PlayStation 4 controller. The ergonomics are really great. But I can't reveal too much. Oh, I will say this. Yes. Am I an asshole that only bought the controller? Yes. Because I can't get the. But although when I was picking it up, I was at Best Buy. There was people getting Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5s delivered to their cars. And I was like, damn it. They did store pickup in the morning and they got it. But I had a goal. I'll tell you what, the video went really well. The problem is having 4K content in video. Like Ed said before we went live, it takes forever. Yeah. I am still processing my video from last night. It takes a day.
And I don't know if it's just me. I know lots of people have 4K TVs, but I don't know how many people actually have 4K monitors. Even I don't have a 4K monitor.
Seen a lot of people buy them now as I'm working at Amazon.
Yeah, I guess
it's the holiday season.
Oh, you're working for Amazon?
Yeah, I'm at Amazon.
Hey, I heard about those Amazon delivery drivers. If a PlayStation 5 happens to slip off the truck, I'll give you my details. So, but here's a hint as to the project I'm working on. It's very interesting. And I don't see anyone else covering this on YouTube yet. All these controllers. Mm-hmm. What do you think is my success to get them to play on the Series X?
You mean they don't? Oh no, they do. They should.
They should?
Well, no, not the PlayStation ones, probably.
Just the PlayStation and the Pro controller shouldn't. Unless the Pro controller is wired.
You'll have to wait to see my video.
Yeah. I thought we already did the test.
I did the test. I did the test, but I got to do the typical YouTube clickbait bullshit and not tell you the results so you watch my video. I could tell you everything now. I think it's a good video though. I'm pretty happy with the video. Mm-hmm. And I have some Skylanders.
10 things you didn't know about these controllers.
But I also that's not in this picture. I did my Sony wheel, the Thrustmaster wheel. I tested all that. What could I get to work on my Series X? And I'm happy with the video. And it's processing forever. So what to start out the man? We only have one person watching. Is that wrong?
No, you'll get more.
Hey,
you know what I did find out about the Xbox Series X that I didn't know is that apparently it doesn't suck, it blows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it blows me. No,
with the fan thing on the top, I thought it went the other way. I thought it went in this way. It doesn't.
I don't want it to suck.
It sucks and then it blows out the top, right? I thought it went the other way.
Blowing is always better on consoles than sucking. And then especially if it blows you and you don't have to blow in.
It's always better.
Did I give you another clip, Mad Matt? Did I give you another clip?
That's another clip. I'm making montage now.
Blowing is better than sucking.
There we go.
And then when it blows you, we're going straight for it, Isaac. We're going straight for the bad jokes. All right, so to start out, what have you guys been playing this week? I know Ed's been real busy. I thought Ed ghosted me. I was like, what the hell? Although I don't do
that shit. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's sometimes with Twitter, you know what I mean? I don't have on my phone the app or anything like that. So I hate notifications. I hate freaking Twitter social media apps,
Captain
right?
Classics Discord. I'm like, have you seen my Ed? Where's my Ed?
You can get me. I should just give you I'm just gonna give you my phone number and you can just text me and be like, hey dude, and I'll be there.
We'd like to get Captain Classic on here too one day. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like virtually throw a shoe at his head or something like that. And
Yeah, he's just been busy with his girl.
Up. He's not that busy. He can't be that busy.
Well, when the relationship's new, you got to take care. When you're 12 years in, you could do your PlayStation Plus podcast.
You can take a break for an hour. Come on.
Yeah.
It's not that big.
And then I don't know where Zodrider's at. Zodrider's passed out somewhere thinking about his Neo Geo arcade cab that's going to come.
Oh, yeah.
We do have some news to talk about. I'm really excited about. I don't want to just do the fighting game podcast, but I love fighting games, and that is a video I'm going to work on too. Is Game Stack,
and because of you and Zod, I picked up this on Black Friday.
Yes.
How much did you pay for that?
I think I got it for $49.99.
That's decent.
All right.
I got some really good deals. You know what? Here's some PlayStation news. Is when I went into the PlayStation 4 library, there was ridiculous sales on like 60-70% off. I don't know if it's the same in both of our countries. I think it might be, but I got Doom Eternal for like $21, and this is Canadian too, so it's probably a little bit more, right? And I got what was another full price one? It was Resident Evil 3 for the same thing. It was like $21. Those are like $90 games here. And I was waiting for them to go down. So I figured that there's a massive slash in prices because the PS5 is out, right? So they're trying to get let's roll out these 4 ones as much as I can. And I can confirm that it does seem faster. I was playing Doom Eternal. I don't know if you guys have played it on last gen console. Okay, so when you die, you're almost instantly back into the world. So is it that fast when you die in the old ones too? I don't know. I never played the older console version.
I can't remember. I didn't play it much. I have it on my external hard drive, but I didn't do it on an internal. To get the performance, you have to move it.
Yeah, because it goes to what would seem to be a load screen, right? And then it shows a percentage in the corner. But on PS5, that percentage is like 99 right away, and then it's just boom, you're back into the game right away. So I doubt it's that fast on the old consoles.
I saw them post a clip on Twitter for Rainbow Six Siege of how fast it is to get into the game, and PS5 was so much faster.
So it's confirmed. It does up the load time on the old games too. That's great.
Yeah, I heard. I watch a lot of podcasts, or when I'm gaming, I listen to some other Xbox podcasts.
Me too.
And they're not doing damage control, but they're like, oh, we know our Series X is supposed to be more powerful, but all the results are going into the favor of the PlayStation 5 right now at the beginning. I think, but I don't know, they follow it more than I do, but their claim, and they're also, you might say they're shilling for Microsoft because they're only Xbox podcasts, but they say that PlayStation got their kits out to developers faster, so it's probably more optimized for the PlayStation 5 first. Also, the momentum was going with Sony even into this from PlayStation 4, so it might be a while before you start to see, and that's something to think about when you purchase your console. If you could have a choice, is the stuff right now is probably going to perform faster, better on PlayStation 5 at the beginning until the developers really get those tools down packed. And even if there is a more powerful console out there, developers, you got to understand that they're gonna develop for the widest audience first and worry about porting later. So it's possible that you will still continually get PlayStation 5 games that they're not going to blow a Series X out of the water or anything, but they're just performing a little bit better, a little bit faster on the PlayStation because that might be what they're optimized for first. I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah, we never know what the future. I think that the third-party games are virtually going to be identical on both systems, including load time. The only real true difference I've seen on the two systems is going to be exclusives, and I think it was that way with the other systems too. It's like most third-party games were identical on both. I mean, especially if you're talking about like the Xbox One X. I mean, when PlayStation 4 and Xbox first came out, they were just poo-pooing Xbox because it had the older RAM in it, and because most of the games only did up to like 900 resolution or something, where the PS4 did full 1080p. Well, it's not like that anymore. Both machines are almost identical in terms of parts. It's just you got that new funky connected SSD in the PlayStation 5 that's a little bit different. But I don't think that in third party, I think they're both going to load super fast. Even if it does, it's be negligible, like what, a second or two. Who really cares? Well, I don't know. I guess a lot of people care.
The fanboys care.
Or a couple seconds. I'm too old. I'm just like, I don't give a crap. I was been around when PlayStation 1 first came out, and they had a load screen, and they had a game that you could play on the load screen. It was that long.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people remember that.
Oh, Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer had the Galaga or
something. Like a Galaga game you could play during the load screen.
Right. Load screen video games.
So 2 seconds, a second and a half. Oh my God, it's half a second faster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that means a lot to some people. Mladen, yes, thank you. I actually the main topic of this, we might as well do a reaction. Soul Calibur 6 DLC Hwang. I'm a big Soul Calibur fan, and he's an older character that they're bringing back. And he sent me some other articles too. Hwang. I think I'm saying it right. Yes.
What weapon does he use? The nunchucks?
No, he uses a shorter sword, like that's curved.
Oh, okay. I haven't played Soul Calibur since Dreamcast.
Oh yeah. That's my favorite. That's why I bought the Dreamcast as the first Soul Calibur port to the Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was so good. I would always play the guy with the staff. I was like, I want to play the staff guy because he could hit guys from so far away with it. My cousins would get so pissed off they'd throw the controller down because they couldn't hit me.
And this is what he looks like. I didn't watch the. I didn't watch the trailer yet, so we're gonna watch that now. And Li Long is the first guy before Maxi with the nunchucks, and he had 2 nunchucks.
Maxi, thank you. That was his name, Maxi.
Yeah, but I like Li Long better, and he hasn't been in since Soul Calibur 3. And if they bring him back, oh my goodness.
What about Nightmare?
Yeah, I like Nightmare. Oh yes. Soul Calibur 6 though, it's missing some. It looks great, and it's performing better on my Series X. I think it's in Game Pass, Isaac. So you could, if you wanted to try it.
I have the one that comes with Geralt.
Yes.
That's the one that I have.
So it comes with Game Pass if anyone wants to try it if you have an Xbox. I don't know about the PlayStation. Did you check out the Oh, you don't have PlayStation Plus yet, Ed, right?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for them to. I'm waiting a little bit longer for more stuff to come out before I start investing in that. Because right now there's pretty much nothing. There's no new game. There's not a lot of games. It's still really early.
Did you put any PS4 game in the PS5 to see it work?
Yes. And I told you that Doom Eternal and
okay.
Yeah. And what was the other one I said? Resident Evil. Evil 3.
Are you able to use the new controller, or do you have to use the PS4 controller?
What? No. You obviously use the new controller.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't be there. It wouldn't allow you to order it if you couldn't play it.
No. I heard that the PS4 controller still works. Maybe I got that wrong because I can't
confirm if the old I don't think the old PlayStation 4 controller works with the new system.
No, I thought for the backpack games that you had to use the PS4 controller. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Okay.
No, because if they show if they show in the list, means it's backwards compatible. You can buy it. You can play it. So if it's not in the list, then you probably can't even play it at all.
All right. Good to know.
But so far, I've seen almost every single game in the list.
Yeah, I prefer that. I just didn't. I for some reason I thought I heard that somewhere. Bad info on my part. Bad info.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to test that either because you know what I mean? I don't keep my systems. So I sold my PlayStation 4 Pro, so I don't even have a DualShock 4 controller anymore. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't work.
Yeah, I think
Xbox is compatible with all their controllers.
Yes,
PlayStation isn't. See, Xbox is more into this all compatibility sort of thing, and that's why I was bitching about no haptic feedback or haptic. I keep saying haptic feedback in the new Xbox controller, and then other people were like, they're chatting, they're like, well, that's because they want the more backwards compatibility, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I get it, because I didn't like the way Xbox owners were kind of like cheesed out of that cool feature.
Well, I think Microsoft should respond with a new controller after all.
Yeah,
they most likely will.
I think they should.
I think they will with an Elite Series 3.
Yeah.
I said that too. That what's the expensive controller everyone calls
the Elite,
Elite, right? Yeah, they didn't even give you that.
Right now,
I think they should have given you
2.
that. They should have given you at least that. I mean, come on, don't be cheesy.
And I got another.
They gave you this. They gave you this.
I got
trying to make more money, man.
I got another controller.
They got enough money.
I got the Thrustmaster controller that we were talking about. I got it open box, so hopefully I can wipe it down and don't get the vid from it. But open box, I got it.
You said the vid.
Yeah, I got a discount. Open box. There was only one.
Someone's been watching Chris Hart.
Yeah. And I'm excited to try it, but I just was so busy with my other project the other day, I didn't even try it yet. So next week I'm going to do a review on it. There's not many. I shouldn't say. Well, no one watched. Not enough watch. Not enough watch this podcast yet. But yeah, there's not very many reviews of that controller yet either. So that should be good. All right, so let's watch the trailer, and hopefully I won't get copyright. I was thinking about not doing the sound, but that's not very fun. So let's just
Hwang? Are we watching Hwang? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let me bring this up here. And then I forgot to ask Matt after the trailer what you've been playing.
Oh, yeah.
There's gameplay.
Yeah. Everyone's mouths open like, oh my god, this is so amazing. YouTube thumbnails. You had a video like that, Ed, didn't you? Like everyone's like the mouths dropping open. It's kind of obnoxious a little bit.
A video?
I thought you had making fun of people at the beginning of your video or something with the.
Oh yeah, I did, because everyone's got that before PlayStation 5 came out. They've all got that stupid cuck face all the time, and they're holding a fake PlayStation 5 box up, and they go.
It looks like they want to like.
PlayStation
It looks
5.
like
Not really.
They're so into it that they're like ready to devour the box, like eat the corn. Like,
I just hate that face in thumbnails. Anyone who does like the.
That's why all YouTubers do it.
It works. It works for some reason.
I hate it. I know it works. I hate it.
Man.
The clickbait works too, and I hate that too. I hate it all.
Yep.
He's wearing a COVID mask now.
Zod Rider!
November's not over. What are you doing?
Oh my god! I'm so sorry, guys. Man, I got caught. I didn't even see the time that the show was. Man, I had just gotten on Twitter. I'm like, son of a gun, man.
Oh, that's all right.
Can't believe you shaved. We have one more day.
Yeah. You know what? I had to. It's growing back a little bit, but I had to, get rid of it. I was starting to look like a Yeti. So,
Yeti.
Well, I got to check out my channel. Why are we have 5 people on the panel, only 2 viewers. What the hell is going on?
Tweet it out.
Oh my God! Did my appearance on your show cause us to lose viewers?
No, we didn't. It's not like we didn't have it before either. They should be. Where are you people? Comment in the chat. Hold on. Yeah, I did forget to tweet it out.
Whoops.
Well, we gotta. Okay? Let me just ask while we're all here. Is this basically going to be the time that we're scheduled to do it from here on out?
Yeah,
that
I
we
just
know.
had to push it back that one time.
Yeah.
Okay, because I that's the thing. I never know what time we're actually doing it. I'm like, oh wait, I know we're doing it today, but yeah.
Remember, if you're even on the panel, thumbs this up so we get some more eyes on here. We're still doing just a quick hour. How have you been doing, Zod? How have you been playing?
I've been doing okay. I've just been playing Mortal Kombat 11 and the Mortal Kombat. And I've been playing some fan Mortal Kombat games. You know me, I'm a big Mortal Kombat head. I don't know. But this Soul Calibur 6, it looks like Soul Calibur Soul Calibur hasn't changed much since the Dreamcast.
Oh, you're really pumping it up at Zod Rider. Like we're trying to. We have to all be up. We have to be all hyped. Like, whoa!
What did I say before?
But doesn't it look like Ed? Doesn't it look like the Dreamcast version?
Before you got on, Zod, hold on. Before you got on, I said I haven't played Soul Calibur since the Dreamcast.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind of look all. I mean, I dabbled into it a little bit, but yeah, they pretty much all look the same, right?
It looks the same. It just.
I'm not poo-pooing it. I mean, how can you make it any different?
There you go.
That's the only one I've ever played.
There you go, Isaac.
That one has Yoda.
That's what I'm talking about. That one has Yoda, and that one has better graphics.
Thanks a lot, Zod Rider. I was all hyped for it. We're supposed to be extremely excitable about trailers. This is YouTube.
Oh, okay.
We're watching the new character Hwang.
Hwang.
So,
all right, screw you guys.
What's his guys? What's his fatality? Oh wait, wrong game.
Does he have one? Oh yeah, no, you fooled me. I thought maybe they added some. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Hwang wins.
You wait. They actually they do have it's not a fatality, but they have a move that's similar. It's
kind
not
of like a final smash.
Yeah. Hey.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So
it's a lot going on the screen.
He's the last character in the season. I own all these characters. I didn't buy them in the past. I bought them.
Oh, hey, you got the guy from Samurai Showdown.
You already have this. You already have this game, Max.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have all the fighting games. I have all of them.
So you know how good it is. Then.
Rob Knob.
Hey Matt.
Is that the dude? Is that the dude from Samurai Showdown in the middle?
That's Ted. Yeah, Homaru or whatever, right?
Homaru, yes, and he's pretty awesome. They need to bring more Samurai Showdown characters.
They need to bring in the Neo Geo, the Last Blade characters too. They need to bring.
Yeah, there was a lot of weapon-based fighting games. Not a lot, but there were a few, and they can be totally transferred over to Soul Calibur for sure. But licensing.
Who's going to go out and buy Soul Calibur now?
Not me.
I got it from Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah. Game Pass.
But
Zod,
I don't have a lot of fighting games.
It's Neo. Yeah, that's right, Zod. It has a Neo Geo character. That should be all. You should be all about it. I'm just going to play Homer.
You know what I might do? I might jump on that. I might jump on Game Pass, even though I don't have an Xbox, and just do it through my supercomputer, and then that way I can.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's like $15. You get hundreds of games. Yeah, definitely.
GameStop, I don't know if they still have a deal going on, but GameStop was having a deal where instead of paying like the $45 for 3 months, it was like $20 for the 3-month card.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
You are a smart man, Isaac.
He's a super shopper like me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
good.
Yeah, that was like this game. I was like, yes, it's Nintendo, and I want to play this game.
I have that
this game. This game to me wasn't worth like $60. So the fact that I went, I was like,
I can tell by looking at it, it's not worth $60. That looks like a dollar. That looks like one of those dollar bin games.
Yeah,
dollar bin games. Was that Lego? The Lego Star Wars? I don't know. I can't. The lights and on the case.
Oh, yeah, it's the Age of Calamity, the new Hyrule Warriors, and then.
But you have Lego Star Wars, though, right?
It's like you see the lightsaber on the package, and you're like, oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Everyone has Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, and then Yoshi went half off for Black Friday, so I was like, okay, the most I'll spend on this game is like $30. So that's when I picked that one up.
It's a good price for it. Nintendo very rarely goes on sale.
I was hoping you were going to say you got it for $16.99 because it's so funny because I seen Rogue Squadron.
Well, Zod, you missed it.
Oh my God, man!
Yep.
See that? Okay, dude. I'm gonna have to put Twitter back on my phone. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just got the controller.
He only got the controller.
I didn't.
I wanted to see you go on a little bit longer.
Well, I figure I'll put.
He got it.
Put this through the paces.
So Ed put you in contact with his girlfriend at Toys R Us.
No, she sucks.
You were able.
Oh my God.
She's
never gonna live
fail.
that down.
She's a fail. Yeah, the GameStop guys are much better than the Toys R Us manager.
My granny boy toy at Toys R Us.
Yes. Hey, if it would have worked out, she could get you the hookup with the newest consoles every year.
Forget that.
PS5 Pro.
But this,
I'm bitter with Toys R Us.
but
Screw
but
them.
Zod, what do you think of what do you think my success rate is trying to get all of these to work on my Series X?
Well,
I mean, sorry, it's upside down. I should.
The big question is: were you able to get the PlayStation 5 controller to work?
You'll have to wait and find out. Damn you, YouTube viewers!
Was it able
Suck
to?
it.
Was it able to?
Yeah.
Were you able to? Actually feel the rocks underneath you when you were walking, or feel your hands through the gravel?
Well,
I mean,
Not if you don't have the PlayStation 5, you won't.
I have a video that's still It's still being rendered because it's in 4K. It's only at 64%.
What's
It's only
that? Is that a Super Nintendo controller? How are you getting that to work?
That's a Switch. Super.
Was that the
Nintendo
NAC
controller.
one? What's it called?
Yeah, but what's the
NLK?
plug-in? What's the plug-in on the end look like? Is it just USB?
It's just like the Pro controllers. You have to get it only from Nintendo Online. They give out a stock pretty quick, but they had them restocked.
That
But how do you plug that into an Xbox?
That one's wireless.
Well, it does have a wire.
Oh yeah, and then it has the charger.
Yeah, it has the Nintendo connection to a USB.
Okay.
I thought that was like the Hori.
I would say that one probably wouldn't work.
I love Hori controllers. They're so awesome. Man,
Yeah.
I've never used a bad Hori controller.
You're right. That's my go-to. My go-to controller. Here, I'll show it again for fighting games now, and I might get a stick to try too.
Although I'm very, very curious about the new 8-bit dough fight stick.
The one in the bottom corner.
Yeah, the fighting commander. The fighting commander is amazing. I love it. My favorite controller before that was the PlayStation 4. Before I got the PlayStation, you'll have to wait for my video.
I had that exact Hori controller, only the black one for the PlayStation, and I was playing Street Fighter and everything with it.
Yeah, if I get another one, I'm just gonna get the PlayStation one because what I did was I'm reviewing a product called the Resnow S1, which helps you use your controllers on multiple systems. Like if you have multiple systems, I mean this isn't too much of a spoiler, but it saves you money. Like I don't want to buy a wheel for the Xbox and the PlayStation. I only have one wheel. And you'll have to wait and see the video. Have to wait to see it. But
like
here's
a wheel, like a driving wheel.
Yeah,
you have to, like
you actually
and everything.
Tested it finally.
Yes.
Wow, this is great, man.
This is why I was like away from YouTube for a week.
I can't. You know what? I cannot wait to see your video, Max. I'm hyped for that. Screw Soul Calibur 100. This is
don't
awesome.
screw it anyway. Which way? No. Although I will say this, even though I'm hyped about Soul Calibur, I still I bought, and you could still buy it. I think I don't think you could buy it on the PlayStation 4 or 5 store, but PlayStation 3 and Xbox, there's Soul Calibur 2 HD online. I still prefer. I still go back to that because it has more modes and everything. I like survival.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, Max. I still play the Dreamcast version of Soul Calibur. That's why I was giving you so much. Good. That's why I was giving you so much slack on that because I just the other day I had loaded it up. I got it on the the Raspberry Pi 4 on one of the images that I have, and it's got Soul Calibur 1 on it. And I was playing it the other day, and it still looks great. It still holds up, to this day. That's why it's so funny to see like newer games like Soul Calibur 7 and all that, or 6, and it still looks very similar to the original.
Yeah, I think the more that they came out with, they're a little bit more flashier to me. There's too much. Like in the Dreamcast one, it was more simplistic. Well, they barely had a wave on the weapons,
Six was like a soft reboot back to the Dreamcast and Soul Calibur 2 days. They brought back those characters. They stopped making them look older. Like sometimes in fighting games, after so many series, they're like, you're old now.
Like Ryu in the Street Fighter games looks like he's looks like he's in his 60s now.
Yeah. Mad,
he should be, right? He's old.
What have you been playing this week? Anything new or just regular COD, and
same old, man. I mean, I've just played COD recently because I mean I've been busy with my job and my school. It's coming to a close, so and plus the holiday season's kicking off, so it's getting busier.
Oh yeah,
but COD recently it's been buggy. It's been so bad.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like I was in this one game and I knew this guy was host because he was the only guy wrecking people with a sniper, and I'm freaking teleporting, lagging everywhere. It was just terrible. And then my friends say they can't even play zombies because they're shifting. They can't shoot straight. It's terrible right now.
Have you been able to peel your brother away from his PS5 to try, or
I've only played Spider-Man so far.
How's he been enjoying it?
He's been loving it. But with haptic, what was it? Haptic feedback. He turned it off on Call of Duty because he didn't like how it felt because it's different. You know, it's not how we're used to.
Yeah, I can see that.
So he doesn't like feeling gravel and shrapnel and all this.
No, it's probably they're overusing it or something, and what it's doing is it's messing up his gameplay because every time he's shooting like a machine gun or a gun, it's probably going no or something,
like
right?
a real machine gun,
like a real machine gun. Yeah, some people don't like that, right? I could see how PC players would not like that at all because they're real trying to be as accurate as possible, so they don't really want anything to interrupt, you know what I mean, any type of gameplay. They're really, really serious about it, right? Where me, I'm just goofing around, so I don't know. I like it when the controller like tickles you.
Now, Matt, I do. That's why I just got the controller. I don't have the console. Doesn't do nothing for me yet.
When the controller blows you.
Yes. So Matt, your go-to controller even for PC is the PS4.
Yeah, I'm already so used to it.
Do you see yourself switching to the new one? To the
not really. I mean,
That's a tough question.
I would have already went back to the 360 controller because that was my favorite controller. But
good man. Yes.
I should have tried that one too. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it's at. It's in a tub somewhere. My 360 controller.
I might have to get an Xbox controller just to play Halo. It just feels weird playing it on PS4 controller.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of the different alignment of the analogs, right? That's what I always said.
What controller is that?
For me to get used to this like this. This is the Amazon Basics Xbox wired controller.
You have that for PC?
Is it officially
for my games?
by
Xbox? Yes, it is. I was testing the vibrations in my games that I've just added, right? So I needed something that add vibration to it. Where normally, of course, that I'm using, the retro flag controllers, right? But they got no rumble packs in them, right? So
yeah,
you got to test that out, right? So.
Well, that's really interesting.
Yeah, Amazon Basics. I think they're about like $25 or $30 for US.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise you get nothing. You can get them a little cheaper, but they're all cheap knockoffs, and they stop working after a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it depends on how hard you play with them. I've played with those cheap knockoff ones for a long time and never had any problems with them. But then again, I'm not playing hard. I'm not playing Halo like 24/7 or anything with it either, though, right? Yeah. I'm not using the analogs as much because my games don't use the analogs. So I'm just, as long as it's got a decent D-pad, which this one has, it's just like your regular cross pad, like old school, right? So they work really good, and it's got a super long USB cord. It's like 20 feet long or 30 feet long.
Oh, that's nice if you have.
Yeah, it's super long.
Yeah,
but I do recommend them. They come in black, they come in white, whatever.
Here is unfortunately, this may not happen. This
hasn't happened yet.
No, I mean,
I thought he would be definitely added.
Well, Bruce Campbell wants it.
Of course he does.
But when he was busy. Let me see. Hey, LDG. Hey, Steve. Hey, Grobnob. Basically, he wanted to do it during the summer, and during all this, he started to do the tour with his Evil Dead in drive-ins. And during that time, he said sometimes it's just you want it to happen, but other people own the rights, and it's not under me. But it's very frustrating because I see his character in all that type of other video games, but the rights holders, I think, are not going to let it happen. Besides John Wick, I think actually Ash is ahead of John Wick of characters people want in Mortal Kombat. It makes more sense to even with
because he's classic.
Yeah.
That's why it's more
Yeah.
emphasis on the classic characters than it
They
is
should
on the new one. I don't really see
grab,
John Wick
they
going
should grab
in.
Bruce Willis from Die Hard too.
Oh, forget him.
I thought of that one too. That's weird. You would think that.
No, that would be great, but
I was totally thinking of that.
He's such a prima donna about his money and what's done with his likeness, but that he'd be a headache to work with. He's not going to be like Stallone.
Well, what
doing
about
the voice work.
and what about Chuck Norris? Why isn't Chuck Norris in combat as well?
Yeah, can you imagine if that happened, or like if they did get Bruce and he said yippee-ki-yay mother effers when he does a fatality? That would be amazing.
Of course he's going to say that.
He drives the semi truck into yippee-ki-yay.
I don't know. There's so many imaginative things you could think of with that. You just got to take something from the movie kind of thing. You know, you could have that. You could have that helicopter crash right into the guy and his body explodes everywhere, or the blades come in and chop him up or something. You could think of anything. Or he straps a bomb. Remember they had all that plastic explosives? He straps all the plastic explosive on the guy, and it's just like a massive building explosion.
Now, our only hope is that Ed Boon and Bruce Campbell are just trying to keep the surprise and try to because then. But I don't think
for sure. I could see Ash being added.
Yeah.
But
he's been in other games before.
But Ed Boon also said that he's done with the 80s action heroes, though.
Oh, that's
does that mean they're going? Is that a trick too? Maybe they're going to 90s action. I don't know. I don't get it.
Neo?
No, that's not
Neo. Neo's coming. Neo and John Wick, so we could have Neo versus John Wick.
Steve Kassan says, honestly, Bruce Campbell is turning into Gene Simmons trying to get Ash into everything. I'm okay with that though, Steve. I like Ash.
Yeah.
I would love him as a character in this game. All right, here's an article actually as well that comments on it real quick. Ed Boon. Speaking to Victor Lucas, I think that's with the Electric Playground. Boon recently commented on the Ash Williams DLC, and this is from comicbook.com. Commented on the Ash Williams DLC situation. Unfortunately, Boon doesn't say much, and when he does say is relatively vague. He always does that, though. But if you read in between the lines, it sounds like the character won't be joining Joker, Terminator, and other guest characters. He says, there's one I wish I could comment on, said Boon when asked about Ash Williams.
Didn't he say the same thing about somebody else not too long ago and they ended up in the game?
I don't know.
That's why it's all bull. He's never going to say never because then all of a sudden it happens, right?
Right, because then the next thing you know, Connery Bond is going to show up as a DLC character too at some point.
I don't know if it's a good time to. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good time. I don't know if it's a good time to do a fatality on our recently departed Sean Connery.
And it's got to be the golden gun. Like he'll literally take out a golden gun and stick it in the guy's mouth. Shaken, not stirred.
See, Ed, this is why you're amazing making your games. You need to branch on the fighting games too. Oh my goodness!
Ed, make a fighting game, man.
I'll have to use the Mugen engine, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Imagine those.
I could dabble with it.
Oh yeah. I did have an idea for your Trump game. You could bring him back. You can have him. Because he's not getting the second. It looks like he's not getting the second term. I'll say it looks like
I've pretty much given up on that.
Yeah. No, but you could still make a game. You could go have him finding ballots and go in the court. It's got to be about Biden. I can't say the T word because you're going to get banned. You know what I mean? So I can't do anything about that anymore. So it's got to be Biden. And I thought of it. It's great. He's going to be the one. He's going to be running and jumping like Mario, and he's going to be grabbing coins and stuff like that. But periodically, and you can't control it. He's just all of a sudden just going to fall asleep on the ground, and then you have to wait for him to take a little bit of a nap, and then he gets back up again. Right? It's going to be really frustrating. Oh, really frustrating. That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Sounds like a fun game.
Joe Biden isn't fun.
No, he's not fun. He's got the sunglasses though. I like the sunglasses.
The Knight Rider shades.
Yeah, it's gonna be so annoying. It's like the old school Castlevania whenever it went to nighttime mode. You know what I mean? It's like you can't control it, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah. Well,
and he's gonna snore, and you can see the Z's coming out of him, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, get up, do something, do something.
Speaking of James
and you
Bond,
can watch the economy just tank.
I hope. Is that fun? I don't want
this
that.
This is a game. This is a game that you're actually developing.
No, it's just my imagination. But I could take the original Trump engine that I got, just change the skins on it, a little bit of programming, and there you go. No guns or anything like that. He's got to be just like Mario. He just jumps around, right? Because
you could just have
no guns, no weapons.
You can have term 2 and then like big red, like a no smoking red, a circle thing, and then have Biden come up and say, Dominion, I'm here.
What's funny is that Joe Biden came so out of nowhere that when I was developing the game, he's nowhere in it because he came way out of left field, out of nowhere. I was like, Joe Biden? I was like, no way. I've got all the other types of characters, in the Democratic Party, right?
You didn't even have him in the game.
No, he wasn't even on the radar at the time I was developing it, right? So it was like it was all about that Stormy Daniels thing. So she was in it, and then I was like, they were giving me so much material, and then another, of course, Maxine Waters, and then there was what was the other one, the Indian, or the woman who thinks she's Indian, she thinks she's a native, she's like 1/10 native, I can't remember.
AOC?
No. No, AOC is sort of in it. Someone gave me a great thing when she gave that interview, and she was saying something about, we have to charge the people, the 1% at the top, at the tippy tops. And I took that sound bite of her just saying tippy tops, and then I have her like Mortal Kombat Ed Boon. After all, she'll come on to the side of the screen like Ed Boon's head, and she'll go tippy tops. If you grab,
I still gotta take you up on your offer, Ed. I gotta email you about that.
You gotta try it. You gotta at least try. I should just send you guys all free copies, and then you can try it.
I want to review it for real. That'd be fun.
Go ahead, review it.
But speaking about James Bond, Meladen sent me this Project 007, and this is from the guys that make the Hitman series. It's perfect, right?
Wow. Yeah, Hitman. Yeah,
it's James Bond. Project 007 is a brand new James Bond video game that will be developed and published by IO Interactive, featuring a wholly original Bond story. So even if you hate then the Bond 25 with the female character taking over the 007, which is going to happen. Take it for what you will, it's going to happen. This would be original story. I actually hope it's not Daniel Craig. I'm tired of he had some games in the past. If it's a wholly original, just do a different James Bond, I think.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren, that's what her name was.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Pocahontas or something, right?
Oh, she said that about herself? Okay, I didn't know that.
She thought, she kept claiming that she was a native, and then they found out that she was like 0.1% native.
Yeah, I think that's fake news. IO Interactive is currently recruiting elite talent you can even work on it, from around the world to join. See, Ed, join the team, Ed.
Join what?
Project 007.
Why? So do they actually have a teaser, like, of anything, or just
no? But next gen 007 game and original story. I prefer when they do the original stories, don't you?
I didn't even know they still made 007 games.
It's been a while.
I wasn't the last one on like PS2 or PS3.
No, that was the last one I played, but no, 360. Yeah. That was with Daniel Craig.
Thanks.
Oh God.
Yeah, they did didn't they do like a what was it? Not Skyfall, but the one before that?
Casino Royale?
No.
Quantum of Solace.
Quantum of Solace. I think that was the last one, the last James Bond game I played.
I can't get into these movie games. I think they stink.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why the original story is important, right?
Any game I think that was made on a movie. I can't think of one that was good. There's got to be one.
So for it. Love Jacob.
But like, remember, like when they took Street Fighter and they digitized the actors from the movie and tried to make Street Fighter like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
but
it was
like
Street
failed,
Fighter the movie video game,
yeah,
or arcade. Street Fighter the movie, the arcade. Like it has such a long title. It was weird.
It failed miserably.
Oh
like,
yeah,
they couldn't get it right. And you would think they would have been able to do it because they had all the like move sets from all the Street Fighter 2 video games.
Yeah, but they had to record the actors doing them. Some things are kind of just like impossible for a human to do, or they weren't really martial artists. You got Raulo Julia or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like a martial artist. He's like, what is it? He was in the Addams Family. You're trying to throw him. He's throwing a sidekick. It looks like the most awkward sidekick you ever saw.
I have that game emulated. It's actually a little fun. It's kind of wacky.
Well, I like in some of the Mugen games, they actually took those Street Fighter characters and threw them into to fight against Mortal Kombat characters. And it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool because you can have, and fan game makers are so much more talented. They create like the best things to make them look more accurate, and so that's what's cool.
Yeah, that game came around the end of when all of that capture video stuff with Mortal Kombat, that was basically coming to an end. So they wanted to try and just capitalize on it as much as they could, because that was basically out. And I think 3D was coming in at that point.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever see that anymore. That's like a lost art.
Rice75 has some comments here, and then I'm going to get the bad news for Zod. Sorry, Zod. So stay tuned for that bad news that's going to make him cry.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Rice75. All I have to say is hold on to your arcade cab when it gets there. It might be worth something. I hope the 007 game feels like old films and actually includes loads of gadgets instead of too much action like Daniel Craig's Bond films. Okay. The last game was 007 Legends. I didn't play that one.
They did a Sean Connery one for PlayStation 2, didn't they? Diamonds.
They have From Russia
or
with
Dr.
Love.
No, or From Russia with Love. Yeah,
they did a few. I never really played those, but they're good to collect too, especially now with the dearly departed Sean Connery. There's a PS2 Everything or Nothing, which was really good with Brosnan. Okay. Ambassadorial Wings making fun of my eyesight. Way to go, bro. Yeah, I should get contacts.
Remember when we were talking about Sean Connery movies before? None of us mentioned Zardos. Zardos, dude. That's the one. That's the major Sean Connery movie everyone's got to see.
Yeah.
That is a trippy movie, man.
Well, I think me and Isaac, I don't know if Isaac's going to watch it too. Have you ever seen Highlander, Isaac? I don't know your dad.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we were always talking about Highlander, but no, forget the Highlander. See Zardos.
Okay. I saw part of that. My dad liked it.
It's crazy.
I was like, I like Sean Connery, but this is weird. Bye. When I was a kid.
Yeah, you'll appreciate it because of its weirdness. There's too much weirdness in it. That's why it's great. I think they were all like on acid when they filmed it.
All right, now just when you think SNK's coming back, and they also have a new. They have guest characters in other games. Zod, like we just witnessed in Soul Calibur. They're even in Dead or Alive 6. They have some characters. They have Samurai Showdown that released that was generally well received. I don't know if you played that. They've been working on King of Fighters 16, I believe.
Yeah, there's so many King of Fighters games. It's incredible.
Yeah. Now I don't know what this is going to do for SNK, but this is the news. Controversial Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia aiming to acquire majority ownership of SNK.
That's fake news.
That's fake news?
That's
because
fake news.
It's because it's IGN?
It just sounds fake.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the Crown Prince is a video game fan.
What does he give a crap?
And maybe he has nostalgia for Neo
I don't think
Geo.
it's high on his
radar. That would be. But you would think, okay, if he does that, that's more money in SNK's
What does he care?
pocket, so.
They're going to invest in oil or infrastructures. I don't know. I don't know. What do they care about? SNK?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's a video game fan. Maybe Neo Geo is.
I don't know. It's just
maybe in the palace. Maybe he has like a golden Neo Geo or something.
Yeah. Well, I just hope that we get consistent SNK products in games coming out.
Yes,
I hope it doesn't cause any problems.
Coming out with all these, and I still haven't gotten my MVSX yet, so I'm still waiting on that.
I don't think it would be any problem. Why would it be a problem?
Well, even just with changing like the majority share he's going to get, like every time SNK gets rolling, they have a setback and they go square one again. As long
as you don't relinquish, you have to have the right to create whatever you want. You don't want any outside influence from the investors. That's all. As long as that's in writing,
the Saudi prince.
I don't know.
I
think they're going to be. I think SNK will be fine though, Max. Because really, the idea of coming back and bringing out, because from what I've heard they've been working on developing a brand new Neo Geo, like not an old one, but an actual modern Neo Geo console.
I heard that too, but it might just be another, like they said, Neo Geo consoles are coming out, and then one of them was just arcade stick, and one of them might have been like the thing that you got. So I don't know. I would love that. I'd be all for that too, Zod. But that
would be the way to go.
But every time they have all these plans. They change the owners. It's changed ownership so many times. SNK. And they always make plans, and then something happens, and then setbacks.
That's because they make their products too damn expensive to catch on. You can't break into the market when your consoles are so expensive that nobody can afford to buy them.
Yeah, where's the Neo Geo Mini? Why don't they get on this mini bandwagon? That should be out. That should be out.
It's because once they do it, people are going to stop buying all the products they keep doing with different selection.
Oh, you mean like on the?
Everyone wants an
stores, right?
Yeah, everyone wants an AES Mini. Everyone wants it. As soon as they do that, people are going to stop buying every single version. Although Zod Riders is the coolest that I've seen so far.
The arcade.
The arcade. It's bigger. It's not super mini. It's a nice size.
Yeah, but it's also not practical though. Like as a collector standpoint of view.
No, I mean if you're in the SNK,
you know what I'm saying. People like to put the minis on their shelves.
That's like the holy grail if you're a SNK fan is to get the one that looks like the
MVSX.
Of course, I love it.
Looks like the looks like the old MVS. Well, it looks similar, but has some new touches to it and stuff. So it looks.
Zarda speaks to you. The gun is what?
The gun is good. The penis is bad. See, he knows the movie. That's
the movie. Actually in the movie.
Yeah, there's a huge head that comes in, a huge godlike head that comes floating in onto this unknown planet. I think it's Earth. And then all of a sudden he speaks to all of these weird people wearing masks, and one of them, Sean Connery, and he's like, I am your god. And he's like, you must cleanse this planet. The gun is good because it spews death. The penis is bad because it spews life. And then out of his mouth starts shooting all of these guns out, and they all start grabbing them, and they're all like, and they start running around raiding villages and killing people. I told you, it's a great movie.
Steve Kassan wants the Saudi prince to bring back World Heroes. I like World Heroes.
The Saudi prince ain't gonna do nothing.
I know. I'm worried about the heroes. Well, there's the Saudi princes. There was like all in the IGN article. They go deep on them, and like his family's been suspected of hiring hits on people around the world and stuff. They're like controversial. Maybe it's those woke IGN writers. I don't know.
They're so bored. They got to do stuff like this.
Controversy.
So Ed, do you think they're making it up that it's all BS? Because I don't know. I saw that somewhere too.
Well, if somewhere else, normally, you know what I mean. I don't know if it smells like BS. It smells like BS because how come whenever it's some kind of a theory, it involves some kind of rich Saudi prince. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be Princess Di's death because of a rich Saudi prince.
Never respond to an email asking for money, and they'll send you like tenfold back from Saudi prince. That's the other scam on the internet.
Someone called me the other day too, and they said that they were from what was it, Ontario Services, and there was a warrant out for my arrest and stuff like that. And I called them back, and I go, "So you're going to arrest me, right?" And the guy's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you're gonna. I go, you're gonna arrest me? How you're in India? How are you gonna arrest me all the way from there? And he just kept going, yeah. And I'm like, you called the wrong guy because I watched.
You should have took a soundbite. You should have took a soundbite of his voice and put it in your.
It was on a landline. I couldn't record it. I was just
on a landline.
Yeah, it was on a landline.
Wow, Ed, what the heck, man? What are you?
Well, no, I got a smartphone.
That's what landlines. That's what landlines are
landline,
for.
though.
Landlines are for scammers.
You're a single guy with a landline.
Shut up.
My grandfather that passed last year was the only one I knew that had still had a landline. What the hell? No.
It was funny though. It was funny. Because I love watching those scam bait videos.
So you're the type of guy
very entertaining.
You're the type of guy that'll get a weird call on your phone and you'll call back.
Yeah, because I'm bored. No, because I watch the scam videos and I'm just like, I want to talk to them. I want to see if they're this stupid. Because I'm like, you guys got to get a new scam. This is old. Like, this is dumb. People actually fall for this.
They're coming for you.
I'm trying to give them advice. Like, don't do this. This is dumb. Come up with a better one than this.
They're coming for you, Ed.
You would make good. You would
look
make
at. If there's a warrant out for your arrest, the RCMP don't call you and warn you ahead of time. They just come to your door and arrest you.
You should record these conversations. It's YouTube gold.
It's too rare. No, it's too rare. These other guys, they call them up. They're way better than me. I couldn't compete with them. They're just too entertaining, right? But I did learn the what do you call it? What's mofo in Hindi? It's benchod. So I'm just like, you benchod, and then hang up on him.
Brian says these Saudi riches are uber rich. They have wrestling in Saudi Arabia. Okay.
What's wrestling?
Wrestling.
Oh.
Steve Kassan describes. Why are we talking about Zardoz?
Yes, Zardoz. See, I told you got to talk about Zardoz. You can't ignore it.
On the Wizard of Oz,
they love it.
The truth about the future world with Shrunk. Okay.
I've got a hit on your hands, dude. Don't ignore it.
Chubby Daddy. Chubby Teddy. I said Daddy. What the hell? Chubby Teddy.
Chubby Daddy.
World Heroes Anthology. Yeah, I like World. It's not my favorite. Oh,
it's all right.
It's but I love all SNK. I'm interested with the younger guys on the panel. You are not. Either one of you is in the SNK.
I am not, but I know the person on SNK for it I know is Terry because of Smash.
Smash, yeah.
Oh, from Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury. Special.
Yeah, that's the only SNK character that I know.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you should play them. They're good. Play King of Fighters.
King of Fighters, yes.
The best ones, yeah. 90. What was the best one? 98, 99. Or no, 80.
My
98, 99.
My favorite one was 95 because it had.
That's the first one, I think. No, 94.
The first one was 94, I think. But
yeah, 90. Oh, 95 came out on PlayStation too. Yeah,
and 95 had that really smooth CD soundtrack. I loved it. I was like, oh my god.
My favorites. I actually really like King of Fighters 14, which is where they did the redrawn graphics. That was before they went to 3D, and that's coming up as a hidden gem in my GameStack video. Mark of the Wolves is amazing.
Yeah, Mark of the Wolves is very good. Very rare.
Real Bout.
Real Bout is awesome.
Ninja Masters. You ever play Ninja Masters? That's really good.
You mean Ninja Combat or Ninja Masters?
No, Ninja Masters. It's
Ninja Masters is a great game. Ninja Combat's pretty good too.
It's all right. It's a little frustrating.
But do you guys like 8-Man? I thought 8-Man was so cool.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
like Metal Slug.
Metal Slug. That's more the newer ones.
Who doesn't like Metal Slug though? For real, I've never met anybody who's played Metal Slug that didn't like it.
I don't know. Have you played Metal Slug?
Oh my god! I'm not saying people who haven't played it, but I mean, once you play it, it's yeah.
I mean, but do you like old school fighting? You like 2D graphics?
Yeah.
And this is the best 2D graphics ever.
Pretty much. That's the best sprites.
Even the new stuff. Even the new stuff like ArcWorks does 2D still fighters, but
it's sort of like Contra.
It's got the best chunky pixel 2D graphics ever.
I've taken a lot from that game and I put it in the Trump game, so you'll see similarities between Metal Slug and my game. Like when he throws the grenades, I took that from it, and you know what I mean, the fully automatic machine gun and
so you got
everything
the
that
one.
you can get.
So you got the one button for throwing the grenades. You
Yes,
know, you got the one
and
button
he throws it pretty much exactly
cool.
the same way. And
Yes.
my explosions do a little bit more than the ones in Metal Slug do. And you have a life bar, so you don't die in one hit right away either, right? So, and yeah, he's got the fully automatic machine guns because I wanted to teach people. Apparently, liberals and Democrats don't know the difference between semi-automatic and fully automatic. So I had to make sure that I put that in the game so that you can learn the difference.
It's a learning experience. the more you know, and Ed
The more you know.
But if you like Metal Slug, yeah, you guys really should play the Trump game. You'll love it.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I have my
But
controller.
Metal Slug's such a classic game, man. Amazing. I had to look up why the guys take out their underwear, you know, the POWs or whatever they are. They take out their underwear whenever you get a power up from them. I didn't get that joke, and then I had to look it up.
Steve Kassan's interested in your Trump game. Is it all 2D hand-drawn animations?
Yes, it's all 2D. I only do 2D.
Yes. Check it out. Go to is it edfindlay.com or retrogamer3.com or
where's the link?
We're gonna end the show soon because we got to keep, especially near the holidays. I know all you guys are busy. What are you working on? What something I'd like to work for next episode is what's left now that Next Gen is here. Is there any hidden gems coming up that you're really looking forward to? That
I'm still waiting on my review copy of Friday the 13th puzzle. That game looks pretty cool. I really want to play it. But
I'm just hoping with us being so close that Cyberpunk doesn't get pushed again.
Yeah, of course, Cyberpunk got pushed.
Again? Wait, it's December 10th, right?
Yeah, but it was supposed to be earlier. It was supposed to be like November something.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you meant the game already.
I thought you meant it got pushed again.
Yeah, no. No, that's my only hope is with how close we are. I hope it doesn't get pushed. What is
Zod doing? What Friday the 13th game? Because I have my Friday the 13th remake.
Friday the 13th. It's called Friday the 13th Puzzle. It's like a where all the characters are like deformed and like exaggerated. It's like it's called. I'll get you the name of it. Hold on.
Well, because I've got my remake of the NES version that's fantastic. You can get on my site too. But I just got a breakthrough yesterday.
What's your site?
I just put it up on the. I just put it up on the chat of YouTube.
This is what you put on. This is what you put.
Is it right there? Yeah, it's right there. It should be in the chat of YouTube of this.
It blocks it because you're not a mod yet.
Oh.
I can make you a mod. Oh, hold on, I'll make you a mod.
Or just copy and paste the link. But Zod, I just got a breakthrough the other day of that I can get Rumble to work with my game. So I'm going to be working on the Friday the 13th game today. And like I was telling the guys before, when you ever get the jump scare of Jason jumping out at you, it's going to rumble the controller and stuff like that. And whenever you get hit, it's going to rumble a little bit too. So I'm going to be working on that all day today. And then when I'm done, I can send you a copy.
All right, cool. Ed Finlay is now a moderator on my channel.
Yeah.
So now you can just post links there.
Okay, so now I can put the link
because it just says all my games. And we're like, okay.
There you go. Well, no, on my end it shows. It's stupid because on my end it actually showed the link go on. So stupid YouTube.
Oh, here it is. Zod Rider sent me what you're going to review this?
Yeah.
But they didn't send you nothing yet. So
they blamed it on, because I followed up with them and they're blaming it on Sony right now. They're saying because of the rollout of PS5 stuff that they're slow giving distributors digital copies to give out of their games. And I got a similar thing from some other company that I emailed about it.
I didn't reach out to anyone yet.
Yeah,
I didn't even try yet. I've been trying to work on actually getting video game content first, and then I'm going to start reaching out to them. But I want to get, man, it's still, let me share it with you. It's only at 73% right now. When we started, it's still loading. So that was this episode of the PlayStation Plus podcast. I love this crew. I love you guys. I love you viewers. Eventually we need to get Prime in here too, Can you imagine if we had a steady stable of 6 and Prime too? Well, Prime's the talker just to prepare you, which is a good thing. But he's an Xbox guy. And hopefully we will get review copies in the future. And I'm going to be pumping out more gaming content. That's why I took a break. I got to figure all this stuff out. It just takes forever. And then I was going to make the video better with edits and stuff. But then if I try to edit 4K footage in my thing, forget about it. So I'm just like, I'll just do 4K footage because I have 4K footage of me playing a game, Dead or Alive 5, while I'm doing the controllers and doing the testing in my video, just to have something to look at too. It's not just me. And I want to get consistently uploading it. I got to do shorter gameplay videos. So that's the thing. It's a 20-minute video.
Don't get burnt out.
No, it's
no, you can doing all this 4K. Like when it takes longer and it's just more work and stuff like that, you think in your mind, you know what I mean? I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Ed, I got a question for you. Do your physical copies of these games come in these awesome boxes that you have? Oh wow, really?
Yeah, dude. I told you.
He's trying to add rumble.
I'm legit. I'm not fucking around.
The Friday the 13th, because that's like that.
I know all my buddies got it right away because they're fans, not only the original game, but they're fans of. I want to make sure that the original artwork lives on. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like lost forever.
Yeah.
And then you can stick them all together in my set, and then you stick them all together, and they got the spines and everything. It looks great.
I want to buy a physical copy, but like the thing with me is everything is digital. So if I buy a physical copy, I guess the physical copy will just sit on the shelf, but it will sure look cool.
Well, no, just take the files. You can just take the files off of the DVD and put it onto your computer if you want.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't have
a disc drive.
I don't have a disc drive anymore.
I know, that's why I had to put out digital copies of everything too, right? But I'll send you a free one, and I put my email for everyone here in the the chat box here. So email me, and then I can send you a link to whatever you guys want for free.
Okay, thanks.
I'll send you the Trump games. I'll send you just type in what you want.
I want to review it. It's just I don't know. I don't have a. Do you have a free capture for your PC? Because I actually bought one for my consoles, but I'm not good at.
You mean you want to capture gameplay footage
on the PC? Yeah.
Just use OBS Studio.
OBS Studio. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Best thing. Really, but email. Make sure you guys email it to me because I love the feedback from actual people who play the games, because I can still make changes to them too. So if you think it's something really cool and I want to add to it, I can add it, and you can be like, "Hey, I gave him that idea."
You could also
in the game.
You could do a Space Force shmup with Trump too. Because he's not president.
He's not going to be president anymore.
Did you see that movie, Trump versus the Illuminati? There's a movie out. It's all done in like CG. It's all done CGI, and it's about Trump. He gets the Chinese clone Trump, and then the clone of Trump is in the future, and he's in like a Mad Max sort of environment, but there's like aliens and stuff because it's the super future, and the Illuminati is actually this really diabolical alien race. So it's
you know what, regardless of what happened, not getting into politics, I don't even think he needs to come back to politics. He's just, what is he going to do next? He's just going to have the rest of his life.
He's probably gonna start his own political network.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. That's what a lot of people say. He's buying some kind of news networks too. He's going to come up with his own news channel. He's on Parler.
People are going to be covering this guy for a while. Yeah. We must get Prime.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you guys are working on, or is that it? Is that about it? What do you? I am looking for Cyberpunk. Yes, that's my next game I'm getting, and then my projects of my game stack to do my hidden gems, because I have a lot of games.
Cyberpunk, and everyone gets to play it. It's not an exclusive. Yay!
Yeah, It's just that's going to take a lot of. It's a big game. It's like you're just going to.
Oh,
take
I
a
hope.
lot of
Oh
time.
God, I hope.
I would think
so
that
right
that
up my alley.
game would be like something special to play in like virtual reality. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah,
with the world being as developed as they are.
Yeah, and you know like the movie Johnny Mnemonic. You know what I mean? Where you put on the thing,
Yeah.
and guess what? That's Keanu Reeves too. You know, there's a little similarity here. You know, like it's gonna be great. The only thing I'm worried about is they're probably gonna put it into is a freaking difficulty setting. So if you're gonna be able to adjust the difficulty while you're playing the game, I hate that.
When is the Ed PSVR review coming up? I want to see you get a PSVR now that you got a PS5.
I can't. It's too. It seems like a waste of $500.
Oh wow!
Oh, speaking of waste of money.
No, that's not a waste of money. Are you kidding me? His dad knows about. Are you keeping them in package or are you unboxing them?
Oh yeah, these ones are keeping in package, but this one was taken out.
There you go. Oh, that's Mortal Kombat though. That's not. That's not Silverhand. Look at all these Johnny Silverhand, Johnny Cage, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that looks really cool.
Oh, nice.
I pre-ordered, so I got the free steelbook. That's as much as I got.
But if you took him out, you could pose him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or maybe get a second figure, keep one in the box, take one out.
There you go.
Oh wow!
Sometimes I do that.
You're just like me.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, like.
No, figures nowadays are too expensive to keep in the box.
Lounge, we're trying to end the show here. Poindexter Lounge.
Oh wow!
What the hell is that?
It's for the Shuffle Night game.
Those are cool ones.
Yeah. If for this one, I'm wanting to get two of them, one to keep in, one to take out, because of how I like how they look, but also the packaging.
I have to turn on my Switch, especially since I got an email that said someone activated your. You better check your user ID, and I never.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The Indians are at it again, scamming people. Nintendo Switches.
They said, "Did you change your password?" And I haven't been on the Switch for no, I didn't.
No.
Hello, this is Nintendo of America calling. You have a problem with your account? Can you get on your computer?
Picked him up on Black Friday too.
No, I have to log on, and then I got to get back into Smash. And then Mad Matt, you could play Smash too, don't you?
Hold the Windows key and the R key together.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
That was actually a pretty big scam. That was actually a pretty big scam. With
still is
some Indian organization hacking people's Switches
and taking SNK and buying SNK. I'm looking for investors.
I'll go down to Walmart and get me some play cards. The iPad cards. Get Diablo cards and scratch the number on the back and give me the number.
Okay. All right, that's all I have. I actually have to. I got an appointment. Head out. Go over to my parents' house. I got to be safe there when I'm there.
All right, next.
Wear your mask.
I always do.
Obey the big giant head on the TV that tells you what to do.
Oh my god.
Obey.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Yep. Yeah, I got that was a
Valhalla.
Order. Yep.
Valhalla.
On the back. It's double-sided.
So you're like Enosh but with game stuff.
Yeah. Well, every once in a while I'll get one like I got this today at Target. Yeah, Flashpoint Batman, and then I have Azrael up there. From the
awesome.
Man, what is your collectible budget in that house?
Yeah.
What's that hanging in the corner there? It looks like Pikachu's big balls.
Oh
what?
No,
it's
like one of those.
It looks like Pikachu's nutsack.
Oh, great, Ed.
I think
I'm just bugging him. Well, it kind of does.
No, I got this.
Oh.
Mega Man themselves just together.
That's a derpy Mega Man.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like it's funny.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. I think that's all. We got to keep it. We got to keep the show tight for our 10 viewers. See you next week. The PlayStation Plus podcast. If you're watching this on the replay, give us some love, and then go check out Ed's games and all these guys' channels. Mad Matt, go check out the Lounge. Odd Rider's got a channel now. Ed has a channel too, but he'd rather you check out his website and his games. He says. All right,
yes.
So bye everyone.
Later.